Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching and for everybody coming today. I appreciate the time that you are giving us. Some of you were upset that I was wearing a mask in the last event. I'll be wearing one in this event too, and I'll be very clear. This is New York. This is inside. This is Long Island. If I stand up inside, not at a chair, and I don't have a mask on, someone will report them. The state will come by, take their liquor license, and shut them down. So stop with your self-righteous garbage and allow me to respect the place that is trying to stay alive here in this environment, and allow me to respect the people who are having me here. This is what protects them. This is what they want. So I'll be wearing a mask. So don't be a nudge. All right, so I'm going to cover that for those of you who are upset. For those of you who are watching and paying attention, thank you for doing it. It does matter. The reason why I'm out here, the reason why I'm doing this, is because voting gold matters tremendously this year. But I got to go one step further. If you know what's happening with the response to COVID, the government response to COVID is going out of its way to smash small businesses. Small businesses are being destroyed and crushed and battered left and right. Who's going to help them? The Republicans and Democrats have no real answer. That's not what they're going to do. Libertarians do. It is supporting the actual small business owners. It is supporting the new entrepreneur. It is making sure that we can get people to find the right answer to move forward. Only we are talking about this. But it's something else. It's supporting new industries. It's supporting industries like the vaping industry. It's supporting industries like the cannabis industry, Bitcoin. It's supporting those new industries to get people rocking and rolling and back in action. And I am very lucky today. I have somebody here who is running in Nassau County. Yes, I was in Suffolk County last time, not Nassau County. Don't get mad at me about that. So, but not Nassau County. Who's running in Nassau County for state senate, New York State Senate. Who one of his biggest issues is supporting industries like the vaping industry, cannabis industry, issues like that to get us back on our feet as fast as we can here in New York State. Man here running for New York State Senate, coming up here, Jon Gunther.
How's everyone doing today? My name is Jon Gunther, and I am running for New York State Senate District 6 as the Libertarian candidate. I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank Larry Sharpe for coming, for supporting the down ballot candidates here in Long Island. Like he said, he went to Suffolk. He's in Nassau now, supporting those down ballot candidates, which we need all the support we can get from people like Larry Sharpe, even people like Bill Ferguson and Spike Moon. They can always help too. What is my goal as a state senator? Well, my goal, and I think you heard other people say this, my goal is to make happier New Yorkers.
Yes.
We need to make happy New Yorkers. We need, okay? Happy New Yorkers, but how do we do that? Well, everyone has, I'm sorry. Well, first time from the thing here.
You got it, bro. Take your time. You got it.
Yeah. Well, I'm running this year because I want to make happy New Yorkers. If you don't know, I ran a primary earlier this year in June against a Republican who I actually beat, and he is an elected official. He is an elected official of the town of Hempstead. He is running in the general election now against the Democrat and me. So I already beat one of my opponents, which is kind of a big feat, I think, for myself. But my goal is to create happy New Yorkers, and I believe that the state government is an obstacle that prevents New Yorkers from being happier. How do we do this? Well, I believe in maximizing maximum freedom, maximum economic freedom, maximum social freedom, so New Yorkers can prosper in both ways. What do I mean by social freedom? Well, everyone has their own values. Everyone follows their own way to do things in life. My values may be different from yours. Your values may be different from mine. As long as your values don't interfere with other people's freedoms or other people's lives, you should be able to do what you want and as you please. I'll give you an example. Let's talk about marijuana. The use of marijuana is a personal choice, and the government should have no say in that choice. Though I may not agree with that choice, I may think it's morally wrong to smoke marijuana or do any type of drug. But my values, I cannot force my values on you personally, and I can't use government to force my values on you.
Yes.
That is not my job, and as a senator, I won't make any laws that will force those values on you. this is why recreational marijuana should be legalized in New York State. And other effects for legalizing marijuana would be reducing the mass incarceration we have in New York State, and would also reduce the spending that the state spends to keep people in jail for marijuana. It's kind of a silly thing. Also, what do I mean by economic freedom? Well, what I mean by is you should spend your money how you see fit, instead of how government sees fit for you. This means, well, as a senator, this means I can never vote for a tax increase. I do not want to take money from you and spend it on. I don't want to take money from you, or I don't want government to take money from you and spend it how they see fit. I want you to spend it how you see fit. So that means never voting for tax increases, reducing government spending in New York State, calling for. I would call for getting rid of the income tax, state income tax, which obviously that is a direct tax on your income, which to me, or I'm sure all libertarians and anyone else, taxation is a form of theft. So we want you to keep your money. Another example is the rules and regulations we have in New York State that burden the local business owners. Especially now during the COVID pandemic, less regulations is a great way to help relieve the damage done by COVID. Well, you can really say the damage done by the government because they're the ones who closed everything down. But if you haven't seen recently, even the size of regulations and laws that they have now in COVID, even before COVID, they have passed plenty of regulations that have been restricting businesses and small local businesses from prospering. If you haven't seen recently in local news or in New York State news, the state legislature requires shampooing. They're trying to pass a law that's going through the Assembly, going through the Senate, to try and require shampoo assistants working in hair salons to complete a minimum of 500 hours of cosmetology courses. Yes. Why should something you do all your life now has to be, well, now this person that's becoming a shampoo assistant has to spend the money, the extra money, all the fees for the regulations, then they have to do all these hours just to shampoo someone's hair. It's actually pretty ridiculous. When I spoke to a local hair salon recently where I got my haircut, and we talked about this, and they found it just incredibly ridiculous to have their shampoo assistants have to go through all this just to work there. We have to understand that no matter how big or small these issues are, they all affect us in each and every day, in each and every way. I want to be that senator that fights against the burdens so we can create a happier New Yorkers. I want to create a more free New York. I want to create a true free New York. So if you go out this November, I will be on the ballot. I will be going against, like I said, the Democrat and Republican, Kevin Thomas and Dennis Dunn. And hopefully, if you vote for me, we can spread liberty in Nassau County together, and in the 6th district, and we can spread liberty in New York State together. And thank you, and hopefully you vote for me. I'm not a big fan of the mask either. But like Larry Sharpe said, businesses have property rights. If you own a property, you don't want people wearing masks, that's your choice. But we have to respect property rights. That's a founding principle in the Libertarian philosophy. So thank you.
So good, so good. Yes, I'm so happy. If those of you who want more information on him, go to JonathanGunther.com. That will let you know what he's doing and how he's doing it and how he's moving forward here in Nassau County. What I want you all to realize is that across this state, there are tons of people who are running. We can help them. We can support them. We can make that happen by getting out there, coming to events like this. And guys, thank you so much for those who came on a Saturday. It's the second event we're having in one day, and people showed up to all of them. So thank you all for coming. And on top of that, you can vote for them and talk about them. Guys, like, comment, and share all of these. It does matter. People need to know that there is an option on the ballot this year. It is a gold option. It's an option that isn't just the idea of, hey, you know what? I'm mad because of left and right. It's I have an actual choice to make something happen. If you notice what we talked about, he wanted real change. Jonathan wants real change. Don't we all? Don't we all actually want some real change? I know I do. If you don't, if you're happy, you think America's going just fine, no worries, vote get rid of your blue, America's going just fine. But if you think America's not going fine, isn't it time to make a change? It is. This year, it's time to vote gold, everybody. Guys like Jonathan are out there making it happen. Support Jonathan, support our team. This year, vote gold. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching, guys. Thank you.